And another incident that took place was Ka'b ibn Malik. Ka'b ibn Malik, we're going to talk about him a lot, inshallah, further down. Um, in Surah in Surah Tawbah, there are three people that Allah talk about. Three Sahaba who stay behind. They did not go with. They did not go to Tabuk with Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. They stay behind. So, and Allah talk about those three people in Surah Tawbah. So, among those three people, one of them was Ka'b ibn Malik. I think he was the youngest one among them. So, this Ka'b ibn Malik, he also played a really crucial role in Uhud. So, Ka'b, according to Ka'b himself, he said he was the first person to notice that Prophet was not dead. Because when people were shouting, "Oh, Muhammad is dead! Muhammad is dead," Cobb said he was the first person who realized that rumor is not true. So he saw Prophet far away on top of the mountain. He recognized him by his eyes, and he ran up to the mountain by shouting, "Oh, Muslim, rejoice! Muhammad's still alive. Prophet's still alive. Prophet's still alive." He kept shouting. So when he got to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Prophet said, quiet down, quiet down. This is not to our advantage. If you shout that I'm still alive, that would even motivate Quraysh to come back again and fight. Because Quraysh think the war is over, the leader is killed, Muhammad is done, is killed. So we win this war. So, so they would retrieve. But if you shout it, it's going to give them a whole new look. So Prophet said, yeah, just tone it down. So Ka'b ibn Malik, he said, when I come to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Ka'b ibn Malik said, when I came close to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, I took my iron clothes, meaning he took his clothes, his iron clothes, and gave it to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, so Prophet could wear it and protect himself. So some scholars said the reason um, he gave his armor to the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam simply because so that way Prophet could be disguised, because people were known for their armor. The armory that people used to wear in the battle, everyone has their own trademark in their armors. So this way, Prophet would be disguised. People would not know who the Prophet is because he's wearing a different armors. Some said no, he just did it simply because to protect Prophet from the arrow. So Ka'b said he gave his armor to the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and when he gave his armor, obviously, so that means he was left with no protection, you know. And he said, so what I would do if I see arrow coming in, so I would shield Prophet. He also said he would shield Prophet, with the arrow, with arrow coming in. Allahu Akbar. Like same thing like Qatada did. You see, this all Sahaba would do the same thing. They would all shield their body to protect Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So Ka'b ibn Malik said, I would, the fact that I already gave my uh, armor armor to the Prophet, so I would fight the Quraysh with my swords, and at the end he got injured 20 times, like he got 20 cuts on his body simply because he was not wearing any protection, any armors. But yet he preferred that over to see Prophet getting even more hurt. Allah Akbar. So at this point, many Sahaba realized that Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam are on the top of the mountain, so they all start rushing up, you know, and like Abu Bakr, Umar, Ali, Zubair ibn Awam, and so forth. Many of them start rushing up. So according to one narration, according to Abu Bakr radiallahu an, he narrated this. He said, when people realized that Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was not dead, he's in the top of the mountain, we all start rushing up. And Abu Bakr said, I saw one person next to Prophet on top of the mountain, and I said, oh Allah, please let this person be Talha. Let this person be Talha. Let him have this honor. And he said, yes, he was Talha. Allah Akbar. Because he knows, Abu Bakr knows, him and Omar and others, they all were dispersing in the battlefields. So he wants someone to protect Prophet, and if someone would protect Prophet to the best, would be Talha. So he wished Talha would be the one, and Talha was the one next to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Allahu Akbar. So Abu Bakr said, so we all start rushing up, and one person just passed me like, phew, like passing me by fast. And I turned around, and it was Abu Ubaidah Amr ibn Jarrah. Abu Ubaidah Amr ibn Jarrah, we talked about him. We said in Badr, the one Sahaba whose father wanted to kill him in the battlefield, but he kept avoiding his father because he didn't want to kill his father. But his father kept looking for him. So at the end, he ended up killing his own father. And some people start saying, "Oh, look, he killed his own father and this and that." And Allah revealed an ayah for him that said there are people who love Allah, who truly, truly love Allah, and they love Allah's deen, they love, Islam better than their own father or their own son. Like they would prefer Allah over their own family. And Allah revealed this ayah. We talked about that in our past video. So the same person, Abu Ubaidah Amr ibn Jarrah. So when he reached Prophet ﷺ, and Abu Bakr is narrating the story. He said when Abu Ubaidah passed him, so he got to Prophet before Abu Bakr get to Prophet, because that's this age. Abu Bakr is 50 something. He's only a year older than Prophet. I mean, year or 2 year younger than Prophet ﷺ. So he's also in his 50s. So Abu Ubaidah ibn Jarrah is a little younger, obviously. So the young people would just are faster to climb the mountain. So Abu Ubaidah ibn Jarrah, when he reached Prophet, and Abu Bakr also at this time also reached Prophet, and Abu Bakr said, "I'm gonna." Abu Bakr said he's found two arrows stuck in Prophet's cheeks. Two arrows pierced his helmet, and one of them or two of them dislodged his tooth. So his tooth came out because of this arrow, and the arrow was still stuck in his cheek. Allahu Akbar. So Abu Bakr decided to remove the arrow from the Prophet's cheek, and Abu Ubaidah started begging him. He said, "Please, let me be the one to remove this from the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Let me do that honor, please." And Abu Bakr said he begged me to a point that I couldn't say no. So I said, "Okay, fine, go ahead." So Abu Ubaidah start chewing the stick of the arrow. He started biting it off a little by little and chew it away. So that way he could take the arrow out of the Prophet's cheek smoothly so that way Prophet would not feel any pain. Imagine Prophet is already in excruciating pain, but still Abu Ubaidah was trying to do it gently to remove the arrow so Prophet would not even feel more pain. So in the process of doing that, Abu Ubaidah, he chewed it on the arrows and he started pulling it he started pulling it and pulling it. He lost one teeth first in the process. He lost one teeth, but he was able to remove it. So he turned to the other side, and Abu Bakr said, "No, no, no, it is my turn now. You already removed one, so let me remove the other one." And Abu Ubaidah said, "Abu Bakr, please, I'm begging you. I already did one. Let me finish it, please." And he started begging Abu Bakr. And Abu Bakr said, "Okay, fine, you could go ahead and finish it." And he turned around and started chewing on the other arrow, and he started chewing and started pulling. Another tooth came out. Allahu Akbar. So he lost two teeth in the process. And Prophet himself lost some teeth. And Abu Uwaidah said that the two teeth that he lost was the best thing that ever happened to him. So this is the honor this Sahabi were looking for. They want to honor Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. They want to help him. They want to die for him. But yet, some of us don't even want to be recognized as a Muslim. Some of us are ashamed. You see, that's why you see some Muslim, they go to certain area, they want to hide their Islam. For what? Look what your prophet is going through. You know? So this is that incident that took place. And when Prophet, when his, this stuff were removed from his cheeks, he was still bleeding. He was bleeding so hard and stuff like that. So, but before we get there, there was another incident that took place before all this. Yeah, I should have just mentioned this incident before, I even mentioned what I mentioned. But anyway, still, another incident that took place was the killing of Ubay ibn Khalaf. Allahu Akbar. Prophet, in his entire history, he only killed one person. One. And that one person's, the Prophet only killed one person with his own hand. And that one person was Ubay ibn Khalaf. We talked about Ubay ibn Khalaf before. He was among many who used to give Prophet hard times in Mecca. He would take the carcass or the intestine, the rotten intestine of the camel, and he would pour on the Prophet's back or on his head while he's praying in the Kaaba. He would say some nasty word to the Prophet ﷺ. He would curse him. He would say a lot of stuff. So this man, Ubay ibn Khalaf, one day he came to Prophet. He said, because he used to abuse Prophet a lot. But this day he came to Prophet. He said, "I'm I'm feeding a horse. I have this one horse. I'm feeding this horse so this horse could become big and chubby and strong. So I could use this horse. I could ride this horse to kill you, to trample you." And Prophet, this day, all this day before, he would say things Prophet would not even respond. But this particular day, Prophet respond. He said, "Bal aqtuluk." He said, "No, no, no. I'm good." Prophet said, "Whatever you said, I'm the one who's going to kill you." When Prophet said that, this man never forget that. So in the battle of Uhud, so Ubayd ibn Khalaf, he saw Prophet from a far distance, and Ubayd was riding a horse. So he's charged his horse toward Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He's attacking Prophet now. So by the time he reached Prophet, all the Sahaba saw him coming, and they hovered around Prophet trying to protect him. And Prophet said, "No, no, no, no. I don't want no one to protect me or trying to, or shield me or trying to hover around me. Just everyone, I want everyone, just get away. Let me deal with him. He is mine." So all the Sahaba just, they make a space, and this man was coming. And Prophet, he let the guy, the horse charging, the guy is attacking. When the guy was about to reach him, Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he grabbed the spear of this Sahaba. His name was Haris ibn Samit. Haris ibn Samit was holding a spear. So Prophet grabbed that spears from the Haris ibn Samit, and he moved away from Ubayd ibn Khalaf coming in. He moved away and pierced. He pierced the spear, meaning he thrusts the spears in the neck of Ubay ibn Khalaf. Allahu Akbar. But Ubay was wearing, he was wearing armor. So the spears went through the armors, but not only, just the tips of the spears went through the armors and scratched the guys on the neck. So Ubayb got a little scratch by the spear because the spear could not go through simply because he was wearing, armor. So the armor pretty much took the blow, but still, Prophet managed to scratch him with the spears a little bit. So he got a little cut. And this man went back to Quraysh and he was screaming, screaming, crying. He said, "I'm in pain. I'm dying. I'm dying. Muhammad has killed me. Muhammad killed me. Muhammad killed me." And they said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Yeah, Muhammad killed me." And when they uh, uh, opened, when they took his armor out, and they see that there was a little scratch on his neck, and they said, "Oh, please, this is nothing. This is just a little scratch." He said, "You guys have no idea. Muhammad said he's going to kill me." So that what he, because they used to believe that whatever he said, whatever Prophet said would come true. They knew that, but yet they were very stubborn people. So that's when this man Ubay realized that what prophet had told him that he's going to kill him, this is what is happening now. So he can bear the pain. He could not bear the pain whatsoever. And he said, no, 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 you guys have no ideas. He said he's going to kill me. And he's Allah has answered his call. So I'm dying, I'm dying. And he could not bear the pain. He couldn't bear the pain. So he was killed because of that little one. He suffered with the pain till he died. So when this man died, he was buried. There's a valley between Mecca and Medina, and this valley is called Raghib, the valley of Raghib. So he was buried there. So then, long gone, long time passed. Prophet at this time, Prophet was not even alive. Abdullah ibn Umar, the son of Umar ibn al-Khattab, Abdullah ibn Umar, he said one time, long time after Uhud, one time he and because the Arab would travel in caravan. So he said one time they were passing through this valley where this man, Ubay, Ubay ibn Khalaf, were buried. And then he said, all of a sudden, it was nighttime, and all of a sudden, I saw a man coming out of a fire. The fire was burning him. He was coming out of the fire. The fire is burning him. And he couldn't even say, I'm thirsty. He said, thirst, thirst, thirst. He's screaming, thirst, thirst. And then I saw another figure coming after him. And that figure is saying, do not give him any waters. This is the person that Prophet killed. This is the person that Prophet killed, and he is in hellfire right now. Ishtadda ghadabullah alayh. The anger of Allah has become severe upon this man. This man, Allah has, unleashed his anger over this man. So do not try to give him water. And so Abdullah ibn Umar said, I saw this image, when I was in this valley. Allahu Akbar. So Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when all the Sahaba joined him on the top of the mountains, and now the Quraysh said, well, the victory is ours. We win the wars and this and that. But they're still not convinced that Prophet is still alive, the Quraysh. They're still not convinced. So Abu Sufyan, as the leader of the Quraysh, he rode his horse to the bottom of the mountain of the Uhud now. So the Prophet and the Sahaba, they're all the way on the top. And at the bottom of the mountain, Abu Sufyan and some of his people were at the bottom on their horse. And Abu Sufyan started screaming. And he said, is Muhammad alive? Is Muhammad alive? And Prophet said, do not answer. Don't answer him. And then Abu Sufyan said, is the son of Abu Quhafa, meaning Abu Bakr, is the son of Abu Quhafa alive? Prophet said, don't answer him. And then he said, is Umar ibn al-Khattab alive? Prophet said, do not answer him. And he said, then since nobody answered him, he said, all right, today the war is, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Today's is our day. You would find some bodies, your bodies that we have killed. You would find some of them are mutilated, meaning some of the body parts are cut off because they, like what they did to Hamza. We talk about that. They cut some Sahaba's fingers. They cut their stomachs open. So they mutilate the body in a sense. And Abu Sufyan said, you would find some of your bodies, some of your companions' body mutilated. I did not command my people to do so. I mean, I did not tell them to do so, but I did not stop them either. So, but just to let you know, I did not tell them to do it, but I didn't stop them either, meaning I'm not against it. So when he said that, he then, Allah Akbar, and then he said al harbu siyal, meaning the war is the battle is pretty much is in turn, like it turned, like sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And then he said, um The fact that your body is mutilated, I did not do it, but I'm not against it. Those who did it, so whatever. That's when Umar completely lost it. Umar was completely, he couldn't take it anymore. Umar said, Laysu sawa. Then when he, Umar said, they're not the same, meaning our body, our dead body, and your dead body are not the same. Our dead body are in the heaven, and your dead body are in the hellfire right now. That's when Abu Sufyan realized, Umar is alive. And then Umar said, yeah, we all here. We all here. Thank Allah to keep us alive, to see another day so we could deal with you guys. Allahu Akbar. Then Abu Sufyan replied, he said, U'ulu Hubal, let Ubal be honored. Hubal used to be one of their idols, one of the Quraysh idols. So he shouted, he said, U'ulu Hubal, let our Hubal be honored, meaning because of our Hubal, we got this victory. Allahu Akbar. And then when he said that, Prophet said, Ajibuhu, reply, reply. You see, at the beginning, when he was asking, is Muhammad alive? Is Abu Bakr alive? Is Umar alive? Prophet said, do not answer. Because that was about them. But the minute he said, he trying to denigrate, he trying to denigrate Allah, that's when Prophet said, answer him. You see, sometimes people would even come in, grab Prophet by his collar, and sometimes they would even curse at him. They would say a bad word. He would not reply. But the minute you said something about Allah, that's when Prophet became angry. He would not tolerate that for anyone. That's how Muslim is supposed to be. When it's about you, be humble. But when it's about Allah and His Messenger and His book, you have to be in the forefront. You have to defend your religion at every level. You see, so when Abu Sufyan start making their idols big, all of a sudden Prophet said, reply. Answer him right now. Answer him. And they said, oh, messenger, what do we say to him? And Prophet said, say to him, Allahu a'ala wa ajal. Allah is the highest and the greatest. Your idols is nothing. Allah is the highest and greatest. And then Abu Sufyan said, Lana al-Uzza wa la Uzza lakum. We have a Uzza and you don't have any Uzza. Uzza is also another idol for Quraysh. It was a female idol. They call it Uzza. Uzza is a female version of Aziz. So when he said, the Prophet said, respond, respond to him. And they said, what do we say, Prophet? What do we say to him? Prophet said, tell him, Allahu Mawlana wa la Mawla lakum. Allah is our protector and you have no protector. Allahu Akbar. So Abu Sufyan said, well, okay, so we shall meet again 1 year from today. We're going to meet again in Badr. So that will be the third now. So, and then Abu Sufyan and the Quraysh, they decided to leave the scene. And Prophet ﷺ and the Sahaba went back to Medina. And Prophet ﷺ was still bleeding. So they were trying to find a way to stop the bleeding, to a point that Fatima, radiallahu anha, the only daughter of Prophet that was still alive, even though, all the Prophet's daughters and sons, they all passed away before Prophet ﷺ. But the only daughter that was still alive, even Prophet himself passed away before Fatima. Because Fatima passed away 6 months right after Prophet ﷺ. So she and Ali ibn Abi Talib were trying to find a way to stop the bleeding. So Fatima, she dried like the date palm tree leaves. He dried that and burned it and took that and put it on the wound, so that way the blood would stop. So there are other women who are helping Muslims who are injured in the battlefields, trying to heal the injuries and stuff like that. So this is pretty much would conclude the actual battle of Uhud, but we still have some other comments that before we, to that still deal with the Uhud, inshallah. But this is in terms of like the actual fight. That would be the end of the battle of Uhud, inshallah. So for us as a Muslim, we have to know our history. We have to know where our religions stand in terms of hardships. You know, it doesn't matter what times you, when, I mean, what century I mean you live in. You have to live. You have to practice your religion to the best of your ability. These people that precede us, Prophet ﷺ and his companion, look what they went through. Some of them got killed. Prophet himself got injured. You know, his whole face were bleeding. His tooth got he got broken tooth. He lost a lot of blood. Prophet and many Sahaba were killed, and yet they still give their life so this religion could reach us, so we could take this religion and do our best to spread it among non-Muslims, especially. Inshallah, may Allah make us those who would follow Prophet ﷺ in his footstep and the companion in their footstep. May Allah grant us, being with the Prophet ﷺ in Jannatul Firdaus. May Allah grant us the Jannatul Firdaus and make us among those who would be in this religion truthfully, not not the way they desire, like many people do, but truthfully stay in this religion and execute everything as Prophet ﷺ said and as Allah said, and implement everything in our daily life, inshallah. And may Allah give us offspring, who would, take this religion and reach it to a point that we never were able to, inshallah. نقول ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته إلى اللقاء إن شاء الله